I'm K Black. Y'all know who I am. If you heard something in the background, that's the AC blowing, man. I'm driving right now, handling some business. And, it's hot as fuck outside already, man. But anyway, we all know that Manny Pacquiao defeated Keith Thurman last night. Now he's a WBA super champion. In the WBA, they have the super champion, regular champion, interim champion. It's all BS, I know. But, man, let's, dive into it, man. Manny Pacquiao versus the field. Now, it's a reason why fighters like Manny Pacquiao is still sticking around. We know they get paid. I'm pretty sure he's getting paid well. But it's beyond that as well. They sticking around because they know it's sweet, man. They know that it's sweet. It's the reason why he's continued to box. It's the reason why Floyd's still sticking around. I know he's doing like exhibition matches, right? And he come every once in a while. But I won't be surprised if I see him back in that ring, as a boxer. Because he just wasn't there just to, taking to the festivities. I think he was there checking out, competition. I just truly think that. I could be 100% wrong. This is not 100% accurate. But this is what I think. But, Manny Pacquiao and fighters like him is sticking around because they think it's sweet, man. Not only for the money, but just versus these fighters. A while back when Bernard Hopkins, he came back. When he beat Pacquiao, right? He beat him, became a title holder. He ended up losing to Chad Dawson. Chad Dawson ended up losing to Adonis Stevenson. So, at that time, Bernard Hopkins became the oldest fighter to hold the title. Bernard Hopkins did one better. He broke his own record of being the oldest fighter to hold a title. And not only that, he was pursuing not only becoming unified, but he was pursuing undisputed. Not only did he want to break his record, or hold the record for being the oldest fighter to hold a title, but he also wanted to be the oldest fighter to be undisputed. So that's when he fought DeForest Cloud, beat him to grab the IBF belt. He beat Shumanov to beat him to grab the WBA belt. And he fought Cairo Merrick, whatever the hell his name is, in between, because I think Merrick was the IBF mandatory, some shit like that. But he cleaned him up. Then he fought Shumanov. And then he was trying to fight Adonis Stevenson, right? But the negotiations fell through, so he ended up fighting Kovalev. And Kovalev ended up beating him. What a young fighter is supposed to do to an old fighter. He knocked him down, then he beat him, right? That was exactly supposed to happen. That's the reason why Kovalev ended up having 3 of the major titles. And if it weren't for B-Hop fighting those other 2 fighters and bringing those unified titles to the plate, to fight Kovalev, he wouldn't have had 3 of those titles after one match. It's just the facts, man. And but Kovalev ended up beating him, and then you seen what happened when he had that farewell fight. Joe Smith Jr. cleaned his clock up through the ropes. That's supposed to happen when the fighter's out of his prime. The younger fighter supposed to whoop his ass. It has happened eons and eons. We've seen it happen with De La Hoya and Chavez. I've gave you a couple examples with Hector Camacho and Sugar Ray Leonard, right? And there's countless others. You gotta say Ali and Larry Holmes. Now it really don't matter, But what I'm saying is, fighters like Manny Pacquiao is sticking around because they think that they can really beat these fighters, man. It's just the facts. Now, if you look at the rest of the landscape, right? Keith Thurman is done already. If you look at the rest of the landscape in the welterweight division, that means Crawford, Porter, Spence. They the other guys that got the titles. Now you put that, you just put that in the atmosphere, right? The boxing ability of Crawford, the power of Spence, that rugged style of Porter, without a shadow of doubt, you would think like that they'd blow through Manny Pacquiao. But how do we really know if they don't fight? It's just assumptions. And we just really thinking, what we think that what would happen. But we are not too sure, to be honest. Because honestly, Pacquiao wasn't supposed to beat Thurman last night. I'm going to go a step further. Pacquiao shouldn't even ready to Thurman. Broner wasn't supposed to lose against Pacquiao. And I know people going like, hey, man, Broner, you know how he is. This is a guy that's not going to let his hands go. I understand that. But I'm talking about for his age-wise, nah. Broner wasn't supposed to lose no damn Manny Pacquiao. Did I know it was going to happen? Absolutely. Did I know that Pacquiao was going to beat Keith Thurman? Absolutely. But, honestly, that wasn't supposed to happen. Fighters is not like the fighters of old, man. That's why you could have these, old has-been, half a shell of themselves as fighters, still winning titles. It's crazy as hell, man. But this is the day and age of boxing. Well, I'm just here to tell you, I'm a fan of boxing, so that's why I continue to watch it. But I've seen the best already, bro. I'm sorry to tell you. I've seen the best already. And many people, they have the same sentiments. They might don't say it. You know what I mean? But to be honest, come on, man. I can say it. We have seen some of the best fights. We already seen some of the best fighters fight each other already, man. And what we got right now is just what we got. It's just what it is, man. But honestly, I know last night Manny Pacquiao was saying, after the fight, he was saying that he ain't going to have another fight this year because he got, political duties he got to do or whatever. But, who's to say, man? I know that Spence and Porter are fighting each other to unify, which I'm happy about that. But who's to say, man? Who knows? Who knows that? Of course, it's easy to say that these guys will Manny Pacquiao little ass, right? But honestly, who knows? We just seen last night what happened. And don't think it can't happen again. I mean, these guys don't even train 100%. They don't train all year round. They be ballooning up 20, 25 pounds or even more between fights. Man, they ain't taking this shit serious, man. It's a paycheck for their ass, man. This is a paycheck for these dudes, man. That's why guys like Manny Pacquiao can still whoop their ass. This is the reason why Floyd can still lurk from the shadows and still think like, I think I still got it. If Floyd came back and fought, Manny Pacquiao still did come back. He's fighting right now. If Floyd came back and fought, man, I wouldn't be surprised if they was the last two standing. And that shit crazy to say. Because both these guys are way past their prime. They need to be retired. But these guys not acting like Kovalev or Joe Smith Jr. They not acting like that. They not acting like, I'm finna whoop this old ass man ass that's standing across from me. They not acting like that. And B-Hop, for sure, he trained all year round. He eats healthy and all like that. So fucking what? There's no way that he should have been unifying titles and beating some of these guys. So don't be surprised. K Black saying it right here. Don't be surprised if Manny Pacquiao do the same damn thing, man. Manny Pacquiao versus the field. This is all hypothetically right now, I'm just speaking. But who the hell knows if he were to fight the other title holders, what the hell would happen? K Black.